What's up, Star Wars fans? Jonesy the Mandalorian here again from the Hyperspace Database, bringing you today's topic, General Grievous's Wheelbike. The TSMEU-6 personal wheelbike was a single-person transport developed and manufactured by the Z. Gaumont Turnbull Gupot Corporation and was used by the Confederacy of Independent Systems during the Clone Wars. The wheelbike was 11 feet long, 8 feet in diameter, and had a top speed of 205 miles per hour while rolling and 6 miles per hour while on its legs. It was armed with one double laser cannon along its side, and the clawed feet could also be used in attacking an opponent while driving, using an onboard disc control panel, which controlled each leg with the skilled operation of the finger controls. These 4 retractable legs allowed the wheelbike to climb incredibly steep inclines, which made it popular in traversing mining areas and rough landscapes, as it allowed for long-distance travel over rough terrain, while still keeping a fair level of speed and maneuverability. Especially useful on the sinkhole planet of Utapau. The wheelbike was originally created as an all-terrain military recon vehicle, but was later used by civilians for casual use and for black market races. There were several different models of wheelbike in the Star Wars galaxy. We are familiar with the TSMEU-6 used by General Grievous in Revenge of the Sith, but there was also a model called the Imperial Scout wheelbike, which was used by the Empire during the Galactic Civil War against the Rebel Alliance. And this model, like the TSMEU-6, only had one seat, substituting the second seat for a repeating blaster cannon. The TSMEU-6 was most famously seen in Revenge of the Sith, when Obi-Wan Kenobi leads his attack on Utapau against General Grievous. After a difficult duel against the Jedi General, Grievous attempts to escape using the speedy wheelbike, taking out several troops in his hasty retreat. Obi-Wan Kenobi then called on his borrowed Varactyl named Boga, and proceeded to chase after the fleeing cyborg. Grievous was able to use the enhanced traction of the wheelbike to speed down and through the narrow alleyways of the Utapauan landscape. After a long chase through several tunnels, Obi-Wan got close enough to Grievous to attempt an attack, though the General would attack first with his Magna Guard Electrostaff, trying to either knock the Jedi off or kill his mount. Obi-Wan managed to take the staff from Grievous and damage the tread on the wheelbike, though Grievous would seize an opportunity and force Obi-Wan to jump onto the speeding wheelbike. The ensuing struggle nearly spelled the doom of both combatants, as the wheelbike shot over the edge of a landing platform into its destruction, though due to a lucky bounce, the 2 generals were thrown from the craft just before it shot off into the abyss and was destroyed. This is the last that we see of the TSMEU-6 wheelbike, though it does make more appearances in other Star Wars media, such as in the Star Wars Galaxy's massive multiplayer online game, and as an addition to the toy box level of the Disney Infinity video game. There was also a Lego model made of the wheelbike, which included minifigures of Obi-Wan Kenobi and General Grievous. Interesting fact about this wheelbike, in the initial design phase of production for Revenge of the Sith, the wheelbike was initially going to be a chariot-like vehicle, though this idea was eventually scrapped for a more functional design. The biggest takeaway from that session was that the wheelbike was meant to be a visual representation of the difference between Grievous and Kenobi, with the wheelbike being droid-like and the Varactyl being organic, to match their riders. While the TSMEU-6 was utilized during the Clone Wars primarily, there was a much sleeker model used during the time of the Old Republic, which was the monocycle produced by Cohensayer Manufacturing. This vessel was used during the Galactic War between the Galactic Republic and the reconstituted Sith Empire. The monocycle differs from the other wheelbikes primarily in its design, as it is made for quick travel across fairly normal terrain, and was not designed to tackle rougher landscapes or climb cliff faces. The monocycle was first added to the game Star Wars The Old Republic as part of the Core Worlds and Deep Core Explorers DLC packs. If we were to go forward into the future, we would find that there was yet another model of wheelbike that was seen in the Star Wars universe. This was dubbed the 48 Roller, developed by the Galistec Corporation during the reign of the Empire. This bike was seen in the Droids TV show featuring R2-D2 and C-3PO, under the ownership of the human Jan Tosh. The distinguishing feature of this wheelbike was that it was much larger than the TSMEU-6 wheelbike and Cohensayer monocycle, with multiple seats and an ability to hook up a trailer to the backside of it. And it was powered by twin-jet engines for added speed, though this made it much harder to control and maneuver. Those are the main models of wheelbikes that we know of in the Star Wars universe, but it was quite possible that there were more models than even these, as the wheelbike was a great way to traverse long distances and overcome difficult obstacles that a normal speeder bike or land speeder could not reach. The TSMEU-6 Wheelbike was a fearsome craft in the hands of the ruthless General Grievous, and took out many Republic forces before they even knew what was happening to them. And were it not for the intervention of Obi-Wan Kenobi, who knows how much damage this versatile vessel could have caused against the ground forces of the Grand Army of the Republic. Want to know more about Star Wars topics just like this one? Stick around to the end for some secret trivia, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and the bell to be notified every time I publish a new video. Be sure to chat me up in the comments and talk with me too, because I really want to hear from you. Super special shout out to my Gold Captain level Patreon supporters Nick Sutphin, Miss 2003, and Matthew Scott. Your support keeps the show going and it's so appreciated. Thank you very much. Be sure to chat with me in the comments about what you thought about this episode or any other Star Wars topic, and you can check the show out on social media for more news and channel content. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.